Start out with a small pan on high heat and go ahead and pour half a cup of suji. This makes 2 to 3 servings. We're going to roast the suji for a good 30 to 40 seconds. Now go ahead and add 3 to 4 teaspoons of cooking oil to the suji. You can use whatever cooking oil you have available. Start out using less and you can always add more later. We're going to go ahead and mix this up and roast it some more. And then we're going to add a little bit of water. If I had to guess, I would say maybe about 5 to 6 tablespoons, but just enough to saturate the suji completely. Go ahead and mix it all together. Now we're going to go ahead and add 4 to 5 tablespoons of sugar. We use brown sugar and we only have that available in our home, so that's what I use, but you can go ahead and use any type of sugar that you prefer. If you don't eat too much sweet that you might want to start with less, you can always taste test later and add more. You're going to mix that all together. Now you can go ahead and garnish with any sorts of nuts, raisins, or coconut, shredded coconut if you like. I'm going to go ahead and just use a tablespoon of shredded coconut or 2 and then a handful of raisins. Sliced almonds actually really work well for this too, but you can go ahead and garnish it with whatever you have at hand. Mix it all together. And now we're just going to go ahead and keep roasting it. I needed some more water, so I just added a tad bit more, but you're just going to go ahead and keep roasting it until it turns a light almond color. And also, you're going to notice that it starts sticking to itself instead of the pan, and that's actually a sign that it's cooked well. So go ahead and start roasting. You're going to do this for a good couple of minutes. So I also needed a little bit more oil. Always start with less and you can add more as you go along. So I added a little bit more oil and now I'm just going to go ahead and keep roasting it. This is really great for young kids. I feed this to my 1-year-old all the time. It's a really nice, healthy treat for them. And actually it's really recommended in Asian countries where babies tend to be lower in birth weight, to give this to them to kind of plump them up a little bit. You see already how it's sticking to itself. Now we're going to add a little bit of yellow food color to it just to give it a nice yellow orangey color. Add a few drops of water to it just to mix it well. I actually added less than needed. You could add a little bit more. My color turned out more yellow, but you want to get it to a more orangey tint. And that's just what the orange or the yellow color looks like. It's just regular food coloring. Okay, you're already going to notice how it's sticking to itself now instead of the pan, and that shows you that it is just about ready to be served. Now would be actually a good time to go ahead and do a taste test. If you need to, you can add more sugar or more nuts and garnishments at this point if needed. My family actually doesn't like too much sweet, so we keep the sugar on the low side, especially since I will be feeding this to my 1-year-old. And that's what the final product looks like, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.